Hey, it's Miss Marino, and these are my stripper stories.
So, we see, I've been to Vegas 100 times, and with the glamorous lifestyle, like you said, there also comes the P's, the pimps.
Oh hell
Now
no!
that's a different
Oh
side.
no! Pimps hate me.
Okay, now why do
I'm
pimps
I,
hate you?
before I even knew I was renegade. I was renegade.
Right.
I didn't even know what renegade.
What?
Somebody had to tell me I was renegade.
Someone
Like,
called
bitch,
you a
you,
renegade while you
yeah.
out there? That's renegade.
Somebody had let me know, like, you renegade. Like, you not for that shit. You don't play that shit. You not for that shit. You not about that shit. You're a renegade. And I'm
Right.
like, what's a renegade? They basically told me that's somebody who could never be pimped, ain't never been pimped, and ain't never gonna be pimped. Like,
Right.
so yeah, it's a lot of pimps out there, and they be thirsty.
So how did you avoid it? I know that you said you're not gonna do it, but they got all types of games and situations to make you,
But it's because the game that they spit, I can help you get this, I can do everything from credit scores to cars, everything that they could say to me that they can help me get, I already had it. So I just to feel like, who the is you talking to? Like, you should have called me when I was a little girl, when I first came in the game. I'm in this shit now. I'm in the game and I'm doing good on my own. Like,
Right.
why would I give my money to anybody? Never understood that.
You had mentioned that to a certain degree, you've been like you've made so much money in a club that you've been kind of like extorted.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
There's a manager, or I'll consider him a manager because every club that they claim that he owns or runs, I know he don't really own it. He just attaches name to it and manages it. But long story short, I was making so much money at this club in Vegas. Girls would complain about the way that I hustled because I was out hustling them. And they would complain to this certain manager about me, and he would come to me and threaten me to lose. He knew how much that job meant to me because he seen the type of money I was making. So he would threaten me with basically extortion, like, well, if you don't pay me $1,000, you can't work here anymore. And them time the few times I had to get him them $1,000, by the grace of God, I have like a $3,000 night. So I'll be like, here go your 1,000. I'm still walking out with 2,000. Like, you, here you go.
Right.
But that still was up. Like, how am I getting extorted for being a hustler and being good at it?
If you had like a tape recorder device, and you went in there and you had him saying that, give me $1,000, I think you probably be shutting down that club like they did
Man,
DJs.
they ended up getting shut down.
Right.
When did they? Oh, they had got shut down because that was, remember, I think that's why Blueface ended up having to do them 2 years he just did. Because that was that park, he was shooting in the parking lot at somebody.
Oh,
that was that club.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what club we're talking about then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know who we talk about.
Have you ever got turned on doing a dance?
No.
Have you ever got turned on messing with a customer outside the club?
I mean, the money turns you on, so I can not though. No.
Right.
Have you ever felt like I'm pretty sure you've had your fair share of tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely probably had your fair share of sugar daddies and then come through want to take care of you. Have you ever felt at any point between the two like, I could take him serious? This could be a thing.
I actually did that before.
What happened, girl?
I met him at that club in Vegas, and it was a slow night, but a slow night there was like still $1,000. That used to be my slow nights, $1,000 nights. And he came in, he was super tall. He was like 6'9". Super tall, so he instantly got my attention. He was older though, so I knew he wasn't an athlete, but I don't know, he just, his height just had me. And he picked me and like a few other girls. He threw money on us. We made like at least 900 a piece. And me and him, we was vibing out of all of the girls, and he had told me like if it don't pick up in here, like basically if you don't make no more money for the night, come and see me. I got you. So my little young ass, I'm like, okay. Instantly went to see him. I wasn't even thinking of asking about no money. This really what put me into the game, to know my prices, to know how much money I want from these niggas, to know what not to go back and forth about. Like, look, my price is my price, because this was me just being young and dumb. Like, he was attractive. I knew he was gonna take care of me, but I when I got there, I didn't ask for no money, and I ended up spending the night. But when I woke up that next day, he's like, I'm calling your Uber. What's your account? Like, he asked me for my Zelle information, and he Zelled me like $1,500 that I didn't even ask for. I didn't even, like, I knew he was gonna give me some money, but I didn't know he was gonna give me that much. So I ended up started liking him. We started dating, and we had got serious, but it didn't end well because he was married.
When did you find out he was married, girl?
I found out like in the beginning, but he like made it like they was separated. She ended up finding me, and she like gave me the rundown on everything, and all this money he was tricking off on me was basically her money. Like, she was the breadwinner. It was crazy.
Was he like paying your bills, like paying your?
He was paying my rent. He was buying me jewelry.
Did you hate when he left? Like when it had to end?
When it had to end, you know what? I was happy because I had got everything that I wanted from him. I could have. It's like he knew that I was ready to leave him because he kept putting stuff in front of me. Like, I could have got a car out of him, but it was like that was gonna take more of my time that I would have to keep wasting with him, and I had to really just look at myself and be like, is it worth it? And it wasn't worth it. Right. It wasn't worth it. So I got everything I needed and wanted out of his ass, and it was hasta la vista.
Have you ever been scared of a customer?
Scared, like
I ain't going to talk to that nigga. It's something about him.
I ain't gonna lie. It was one time. This was after that club in Vegas had got closed, and I was just trying to figure. I was good though. Like, I had tricks. It was another club out there too that had dancers on the weekend, so that was still good enough money. But I was still like trying to figure it out. And I had went to this club in Cali. I forgot what it's called. I think they changed it to some name now. Who owned it? Did they say? Not Snoop Dogg. I don't know. I was in Cali though at some club, and this white man came in there looking like them not the Osbournes, but like them rock stars off TV. Like, he had black eyeliner on, like he had dark makeup on. He looked at crazy as hell, like he was coming to shoot the club up. I was scared as like, what is this nigga doing in an urban club? Right. And ain't nobody go up to him. And my crazy ass, I was scared, but I was like, you know what? He might get some money. I was scared as but I'm like, he might be the one. Let me go up to his ass. And I went and spoke. He wasn't on shit for real, but his ass looked as scary as fuck. Like, emo is like the most emoest person you could ever think of.
Right. What are your thoughts about women walking the blade?
Ooh, I don't judge them, but that shit is scary to me. Right. And then I don't know what type of money I've never done it. I've never thought to do it. I always used to feel like when I used to see them in person in Vegas, and I never understood it. Like, why won't you just go? Cause some of them be decent looking, like bodies still in shape. Like, a lot of them be real young too. So I never understood it. I always used to wonder, like, why won't they just find a club and dance at a club and just make club money and do what they're doing on the, like, you could still find niggas to for money in the club. So it's just like, why won't you make club money and that type of money in a club?
Those are those renegade thoughts.
Like, I don't know.
I tell you not to be around her.
I'm just saying, that's how the math for me. Right, so I'm just
what you're saying makes total sense. It does.
I never
saying.
Understand.
It's bad for business.
Yeah, that's why I said Pimps hate me. They don't want me around they bitch.
Right.
Because I'm going to really get in on some game. They going to be like, what the
See you next time. Yeah, nigga, I'm done.
Get away from her.
Mhm.